All right, we should be live on the tube.
Hello.
Hi. Are we live on the tube?
Are we live on the tube, dude?
Somebody's supposed to be looking at this for me.
Oh yeah.
Not either one of you guys, but
Oh.
yeah, we got you.
know.
We are on there. We are fine.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
Is
that any better?
We're doing it.
Am I
Sounds
coming
great,
in any
buddy.
better?
You're coming in much better.
All right, we're live, so let's act like we're professionals.
Oops.
Now I can hear everything great. So what's going on, fellas?
Nothing
David?
much. This is my last day at home for my 4-day weekend.
Nostrovia.
Goal.
Nostrovia. Shit.
Skol.
Oh.
Dude, during
I'm hanging out.
last
I'm hanging out in an undisclosed bar in an undisclosed town in Illinois, which is
damn, I hope you're gonna say Minnesota and then say Stonies. Damn it.
Yeah.
no.
Damn.
This is the bar. This is the bar I live below.
Oh shit. How is it living below a bar? Do you have free drinks?
Well, come on. Yes. I mean, like my tab is very low at the end of the night.
That's nice to hear. Do you ever like come in?
Stuttering John, I bet your tips are high.
Yeah.
Of course, totally. And that's the trade-off. Absolutely. Like I and every bartender here will tell you, I tip wonderfully well because my tabs are so low. Like when you go out, you expect to pay X amount, and that's so yes, I tip extremely well. If not double,
Good to
like, triple the tab.
Good to hear.
I am a 20% is my average. And it's funny because when I go to other cities, they're very thankful because a lot of places they have like a 6 or 7% tax and people just double it.
Right. Whenever I like, if I'm going out to eat, if I'm, wherever like, I don't really count the tip. I just do the end number, and I always, I round it up to the next 10, and then depending on how much it is, I'll either add 10 or 20 to that.
Wow.
So if it's 18, I'll round it to 20, and then let's say my total bill is $18. I'll go up to 20, and then I'll add 30, so that I'll make it. Add 10, so that's 30. So then I'll put 40 in the total amount, and then in the tip amount, I'll just put the word math.
That's a good one. Just write math when you don't know how to subtract.
Yeah, I mean, I just do it in a round number. Like.
I know. I've been right there with you, buddy. I write that shit down like that too. Math.
Wow, I almost just posted our StreamYard link.
Oh no.
I didn't, but I could have.
You should consider making your image larger too at some point. But
I can't get OBS to work.
Oh no.
And
just the click and drag away. But it's okay.
I try.
This is gonna happen.
Dave. I don't want to do it now. Hey, what's the name of my channel?
Happen.
It's YouTube at Schmuel Buckman, right?
That's right. YouTube.com. Dude, this is great. This is my favorite thing in the world. We're teaching.
I know. I'm sure it annoys the shit out of you.
It really does. It really no talent required to do anything.
It's funny because I thought about the fact that I have no talent, but then I saw it. It did not prevent other people, so I thought, oh, why not give it a shot?
Yeah, you have some charm to you. Right. That old man charm.
Not according to my wife, but
she stayed with you long enough.
Yeah, she was pissed at me today because I was sitting in the backyard smoking a cigar. So I come into the house and the ceiling fans are all on, the windows are all open, and it's freezing. And I'm like, "Are you going through menopause? What's the story?" And the cigar smoke was coming inside the house. Of course, I said that to her.
It's rude to say to your wife, dude.
No, I mean, you know, they all start with like you go through the transition that men go through with women is
Have you completed yours yet?
PMS, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, then it's menstruation.
Sure.
So then it's like, oh, it's my time. Then it's 4 days after that's over with. It's almost 3 weeks of PMS. Then they hit like 35, 39, and then it's 10 years of perimenopause.
Right.
You know?
Well, now all that, but instead of your wife, it's your mother. How about that? How does that sound for you? Sounds good?
I know.
That's not
Have you ever bought your
I
mother
won't do it now, but in the
tampons and
past,
pads before?
like I have busted your balls about that, so I won't do it now though, because we're cool.
Pretty weird.
When
Sorry,
I was
Cupcake.
when I was a kid, they used to send you to the store with a note.
Yeah.
Right? You'd go with a note, you'd give it to the pharmacist, and he would give you a big box of what you later learn are maxi pads wrapped in brown paper. And you would bring that home.
Okay. For me, when I was up until I was about 8, I was walking down the street. No, Detroit Dark. No, I got it. I'll address that in a moment. Up until I was 8 years old, I used to go down the street to Balcomb's Market down the block with a little note and $5 pinned to my chest for cigarettes for my dad. And I was 8, so that was 1990. What does that got to be? 19. I can't do math. 1994.
You were
still at 94. Yeah.
Oh my God! I was a year into college.
Yeah, I'm 38. I was born in 86, so that makes
49.
sense, right? Yeah, 6 plus 2 plus 4. 6 plus 6, 86 plus 6 plus 2 is how I did it.
No, you're my
84.
brother's age.
Yeah, 94 was a good year. Clueless came out that year.
90s was, dude. I lived the perfect 90s. I was 15 in 1990, and I was 25. I started off as like a stupid teenager, and I ended the 90s like married and with a child already.
So, I know this is invigorating talk, but so you're basically between my brother and my sister's age. You're born in what, 75 or something?
Exactly 75, yeah.
So my brother's in 73 and my sister's in 79.
This is fascinating.
I know. All right. To answer Detroit Dark, I got a message. I mentioned this on yesterday's podcast when we were on, whenever we were on last, you and I, Schmuel. I got a message from Big W and saying that Mr. Kill Everything wants me to come on. And I just told Big W that I think MK is a fucking loser, but send me the link if he wants a tongue lashing. And then he sent me a link, and then he's like, "Oh, he's shut off." And then he sent me it, and then he sent me another message saying, "Oh, he's back." So I connected for a few minutes, but by that point, me and Schmuel had already been going for 2 hours, and I was didn't want to do. I didn't have energy to fight with this guy. So next time I get the link though from fucking that loser slob, I'll gladly take it and give him a lampooning. Making friends already.
I've said I like Mr. Kill, but you know, that was like a 20-hour stream he did yesterday.
I guess so.
He did get Pat Dixon on, but other than that, it was a who's who of nobodies in the Dabbleverse.
I started watching it a little bit. I even went backstage for a few seconds, and I saw, and I was listening to that Taz girl, who I guess is cool with Pat Dixon and stuff, but I couldn't listen to her for more than a few seconds. And then I turned the stream back on and I started watching it. And then I couldn't listen. Like, she was saying the same fucking thing over again. So I like Carlos Danger. Detroit Dark said Carlos Danger was good. I like Carlos Danger. Dude, I'm so fucking retarded. I thought I had no idea until you told me, Schmuel, that Carlos Danger was the guy who did the Insufferable Bastards podcast. I had no idea.
Correct.
Zero idea.
Correct.
I'd been listening to that podcast, for like, a while. Just like in the not just not even paying attention to who was the host or anything. Never even clicked. Because I remember seeing his name and never said Carlos Danger on there.
He he goes by he goes by Carlos Danger. He's a victim like me of picking a name, and then people get to know the name, and then you can't change it.
Yeah, that's why in like 20, I started doing stand up is a broad term. I started doing open mics in 2016, and I was already streaming on Twitch at that point, video games, and my game name ever since Quake, since I was 15, was Exhale. That's why my Twitter name is Dave Exhale. But all my I just like once I turned like, once I started doing these open mics, and then people started like asking me what my name on Twitch was the Exhale and shit like that.
Exhale.
I felt kind of retarded being like, oh yeah, that's my gamer name. I'm 40 years old. So I was like, all right, let me just put something that's not, use my stage name.
You gotta live with it. And if it makes you guys feel young, I was doing open mic stand up when Cupcake was 9. And Dave, look at the private chat, and then let's move on. So
okay.
we'll do we'll do it. I guess we are, because Detroit by Dark can see us, right? So that answers my question.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir. Here, I'll tweet us out so we get a little more juice. But
yeah, a little bit. Hey, we have a bevy of choices tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We could just sit here and bullshit, or
no.
I didn't think that was going to be it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things we can pick from. I've got a Joey C, 2 Joey C's, a calling out of Win by 2, and nice podcast, stupid.
My vote is always Joey C.
But is it okay? The Win by 2 one is a is Doom. Yeah, it's a Doom video about Jesse PS going after Win by 2.
So yeah, okay. Is Win by 2 a volleyball podcast?
I don't know, but could be
have to win by 2 in
volleyball.
Sorry, next continue.
Yeah, no, it could be tennis. Could be
no, yeah.
When we played basketball as a kid, didn't you have to win by 2?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I didn't play basketball as a kid. Every single time I play basketball, I injure something. I'm not coordinated at basketball. I could play soccer. I could wrestle all day long. Never gotten injured wrestling or playing soccer or like other sports. But every single time basketball, sprain a finger. I fucking blew my LCL one time playing basketball. Worst pain in the world.
Yeah. I was always the kid that sat on the bench and the coach had to put every player in. So I get my 2 or 3 minutes, and basically
baseball.
Mess this up.
I played baseball every year too. Never got fucking nothing happened. Yeah, don't mess it up, dude.
Yeah. Well, Johnny Boy, I think today was talking about
blow the lead.
Ahead.
Yeah, Johnny Boy. Well, the Win by 2 thing I watched this morning. I fucking hate Joey C, but we can do that.
Yeah, I'm not a Joey C fan. Well, I should say I'm not a Joey C fan, obviously.
I don't even think he's interesting. Sorry.
Hold on. I just want to see. What I did see, which was interesting, is did you see his Doom clip of did Aaron Imholt break Nick Rakita's heart?
Who's? No, I didn't see that one. I stay away from Imholt shit. It's everywhere on my feed for the last 5 months. I can't stand it.
Really?
I'm not. For whatever reason, I'm just not interested in Steel Toe. The
I
only
get
reason I
it.
ever listened to him in the beginning was because he started covering doing a little bit of Stuttering John and Chad Zumach, have him on the background in the mornings while I get ready for work. And then once all that shit started happening, he stopped covering it, and then it turned into all. I don't care about his fucking white trash life with his white trash lawyer and their white trash drugs. You know what I mean? I like the white trash drugs, but
I get it. I get it. I do have I do get a bit of a joy watching people self-destruct. And
yeah.
so that's
Well,
what
you're
just
seeing
what
it
my
here
interest
today.
was in SJ. That was what my interest was in
Well, if you like that, Schmuel, if
stuttering.
you started a podcast, basically that's going to be recording somebody self-destructing. You know that, right?
Right, me. Correct?
No.
Dave,
Yeah.
I've told you all along, I think that you're quality material in that.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
You'll be
Oh.
you know, long after I'm dead, they'll know the name Dave Sarra.
They'll know. Then that's right. And American Cupcake. I used to go after American Cupcake, and then I thought, you're so much better than Jason Bordeaux.
We went on a show together and we started talking.
Bordeaux.
And I remember you saying, dude, Cupcake, shut up. You're winning me over.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I saw Jason. I'm sorry. I saw Jason on a show the other day. I don't know who the guy is, but strange dude was what I came away with.
Really strange?
He's all right.
He just seems like a reminds me of the rocker Mexicans I went to school with. Just the fat rocker Mexicans that like the metalhead Mexicans. They're just like hardcore Mexican and hardcore into metal.
Wow. The thing I was listening to, he was having I think he was on BYB and he was having a fight with somebody. And,
yeah, Uncle Jack. Hold on. Yeah, continue. I'm listening, but I was going to ask Cupcake that.
He was talking about firing New Girl and firing some other girl because they talked to somebody else. And
no, New Girl. Oh,
no, they would never fire New Girl. Let me tell you, nobody's ever going to fire New Girl.
No, he said. He said he fired New Girl because she was cheating on him. Paraphrase. She wasn't. She had gone on another show or something without permission, or it was one of his enemies.
I don't know. Okay, but do you have any insight to the Uncle Jack thing and the Bardo thing?
The only thing that I know is that Jason had Juggalette Jen, and according to Jason, I think Uncle Jack wanted to take his time slot and take it's all such horseshit. I mean, those shows are fun to do. The bunch of people just talking, but that's really all it is a bunch of people talking. So I don't know where the drama is coming from. It's not like he's taking content from you. It's not like he's doing anything different. And if Uncle Jack did something I don't even know where to begin with that. It's so dumb. This whole
I laugh because sometimes these shows get 20, 25 viewers, but they fight over those 25. There's 330 something million people in the country. Even if only half of them speak English, most of them are on YouTube.
There's enough internet to go around.
Absolutely.
And I made exactly that point. I go, guys, I get as many viewers as you do when I do my book reviews, when I do a movie, when I do stuff. So it's we're talking to the same, 20 to 40 people.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the deal is. I mean, people are too.
That's the problem.
People are too preoccupied with getting monetized. That's the one thing.
Well, I mean, first of all, yeah, those they're just hangouts. They should just be on Discord. That stuff shouldn't be televised or put on the internet. It's not a thing. And then Bardo, I mean, I like the guy. He's fine, but he's got a stream at night. He's got a stream in the morning. He's got a stream in the afternoon. He's fucking bombarding my whole feed with nonsense streams with the same 10 people. Fucking nice guy though. Bobby and Nick, they're all nice people. I mean, I don't want to talk shit on them, but
Yeah, I mean they're all
I like
cool.
Uncle Jack too a lot. But I mean, I don't know what like. Did he purposely do something to get Uncle Jack's show taken off? Is the question. And if you don't know,
Uncle
don't
Jack
worry
shows
about
off YouTube.
Yeah, that was I thought that was the issue. Uncle Jack's.
Oh, no, I didn't know about that. All I know is that Granny
channel.
mooned him on screen.
No, I think Uncle Jack. Anyway, it's not really important. Let's
Wait,
get to your fucking
Jason
clip.
mooned Uncle Jack, right?
Maybe, yeah.
So
no, I thought Granny was the one that did the mooning.
I don't know.
Whoever did it, I thought, okay, the little scuttle, the thing that I heard on BYB is that Jack was pissed off about somebody having shown porn on his channel, and then I heard something about an ass. And
well, Jack was on Levyverse today, so
yeah. Levy's been everywhere lately, right? He's been on with OJ and Cardiff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably wants to get his own channel and his own shit going because he's sick of he wants to get his own super chats.
He does have his own show though. He's got like Levyverse, right? And he
yeah.
And so I mean he's got I don't, it's
he had the first Levyverse like in 2018, 2019. Rob Saul and Chris Abels were helping him. And then I think according to Levy, Rob fucked their channel up. Like he like took it over after he like did something with it after they kind of split ways and got into a fight. And then all the stuff with Schmuel started with Bob. So then Bob didn't really bother too much with it. And then Hackride started helping him. But apparently, according to Hackride in our DMs, doesn't seem like he's ever since Bob Levy came to LA to see Perry that first time, I think on New Year's or something like that, he was like, yeah, I think I've had enough of Bob Levy. So then his channel went on hold again, and then I think finally recently he's like, now he's got like the channel going, he's got the sound perfect, he's got the start, you can just run it himself or whoever. So he's like, fuck it, let's do
almost like I was running it for him.
And then he's got, were you?
God.
That would make a lot of sense because it's also garbage. No, but now and then he's got that Coney and something show on there, and maybe Jack's gonna start doing his show on Levyverse.
Yeah, I don't know. I do remember OJ at one point.
I'm gonna get a lighter. I'll be right back.
Saying that they were going to. Levy said that he came to them. Wait, OJ said that Levy came to them for help, or he came to him for help, and then there was an argument, or whatever. I don't know.
Whatever.
I like Levy. I mean, he's a nice guy. But he just, I don't know. There's not enough of him for all of the stuff that he's on.
Yeah. I hear you on that. It's a good way of explaining it.
And my other, and he doesn't really write. He just does crowd work. And not that crowd work is bad, but it's the same crowd work every time.
Well, somebody's jockeying to try and get on MLC.
No, I don't want to get on MLC. But I don't want to shit on Bob. But I mean, Bob and I are the same age, and I'm just like,
just a couple of gals podcasting.
Known you forever. Not I shouldn't say known you. Know of you forever. You were at, all the comedy clubs that I went to growing up. And yeah, you were great, but after a little while, it's like, oh, I've seen it. And even at DabbleCon, I had a weird I don't say weird, but a conversation with him outside, and he did his bit. He was like emceeing, and he was very proud of himself that he hadn't done any work, that he had not. This is
prepared.
Boomerific. He hadn't done any preparation, and I mean, I thought it showed. But
wow, shots fired. Talking about Bob Levy, the Reverend.
You know,
But anyway,
but he's fine. Like he's good, and I guess everybody loves him. He brings in. He still sells out, not sells out, but he still sells tickets, which is not something you can say for a lot of other people.
Well, yeah, he gets the people showing. I mean, good for him. I want him to do well. The Reverend Bob Levy.
I thought he was funny at that.
He's got a familiar voice that I enjoy listening to.
I agree that he was fine. He was funny at Dabblecon, but I'm like I've seen him a million times, so it was like
okay.
But see here,
I had never seen him before.
I'm also on Team Brennan on this whole money situation thing because, from what I understand, Brennan doesn't owe Bob any money, but if he wants to keep saying it, then whatever, let him keep saying it.
Well, we could argue that, but Brennan is kind of paranoid, and he had like this was last August when the first Atlantic City thing.
Yeah.
So what happened was Bob was out. This is when Brennan and Chad were hating each other, and Levy was outside talking to Chad on the phone. Melton was there. Melton walked in and sat down. Brennan said, "Have you seen Levy?" Melton said, "Yeah, he's outside on the phone with Chad." And that's what started the brouhaha. Was that they're trying to, KB is like, he's trying to fuck me. They're plotting against me. And he was saying he didn't want Bob on. And then it was but he hadn't paid him for the week or 2 weeks or the month, whatever it was before then. And that's where the supposed money comes from. So
I was under the impression that he gave him an advance. And so when he thought that he was owed money, he really wasn't.
I've not heard that.
Anything's possible.
Right.
I mean, anything's possible, but I can't. Can you picture Kevin giving you an advance?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a much better attitude towards KB than I do.
It's my sunny disposition. It must be my sunny disposition. And plus, what good would a podcast be if we just agreed with each other and sucked each other's dicks? Huh? What would be the point of that? What's the point of having a young guy and an old guy? A raw guy and a refined guy. He's the raw one. We're doing the hacky radio thing here, Schmuel. You say one thing, I say the opposite.
Be like MLC, where you got to agree with Kevin to be on.
I would drive to your cities and kill both of you if it meant I could get on MLC twice a week.
Yeah, don't be too. You're like love bombing Kevin. Just he doesn't like that.
I don't give a fuck.
He likes a little courting.
Nope.
Who's Dave Sarra? I don't know this guy. There's open mics.
Wasn't he the guy that he taped Stuttering John?
He's fucking high.
John, who is he?
High anyway.
He might be taping me.
Fucking parent. Brother, fucking retarded.
All right, boys. So the wheel of YouTube has turned us on to Nice Podcast. It's a Stalin clip, and it's
Nice Podcast. Stupid.
Nice Podcast. Stupid. Dan Mullen responds to getting big time by Gino. Have you seen this, Dave?
Ooh. No, but I want to hear it while I have a cigarette.
Cool. Are you going to smoke while you're in the house, or are you going to be bouncing around all night?
No, I'll be here. It's okay. Let me just grab my cigarettes real quick, but run the tape.
All right. Nice. I don't even know who the fuck they are. And it's Nice Podcast, Stupid. Yo, Gino, better nudes. Kayla R. or Stacy Pressman. I saw one Kayla nude. Disgusting. I've seen Stacy Pressman nude in real life. We have a past. Very sexy.
What?
And
Love you, Stacy.
never revenge porn Stacy, and didn't really revenge porn Kayla.
Stacy is an attractive woman.
All right.
And again, your podcast. By the way, I would plug this podcast, but it's the guy Dan remembers like I don't want Gino anymore. Who knows who the fuck you are? This is another problem with YouTube. These two no talent fucking zeros are like, oh, I'm gonna put a comment in, and you have no talent other than you have an internet connection. And I was nothing but nice to them, but then who are they talking to yesterday? And they're shitting on us like, well, it doesn't make you talented shitting on people that have done things. If I can give you one bit of advice.
What's Keanu's excuse?
Thanks for the fucking $2. Thanks.
Gino's done things, man. You know, we had an internet.
Gone to work isn't one of them.
Yeah, exactly. I have a job. That's something I've done that you haven't done.
$1.40. Keep fucking striving to get monetized so you can get on.
We are monetized.
Thank you. We did.
Thank you, YouTube.
Thank you for your encouragement. It worked.
Thank you. Yeah, YouTube was listening when I reapplied, so thank you for your support, Gino.
People and think you have talent when all you're doing is sucking a giant dick. And by the way, I would not want a nude of you or your big-titted host there, woman, okay?
Big fucking tits. Pause it.
Yeah, she makes me feel young. Go ahead.
Yeah, Deb is actually, I don't know if this is the same Deb I've been sort of like, I think it is the same Deb that I've been interacting with on Twitter. You know, I must say, she's a charming old lady. Let's just put it that way. She's a charming, handsome lady. And
go ahead.
I don't mind it. Look, Gino's fine. Frankie's fine. I like these nice podcast stupid people. I mean, I don't know if
this is really going to bode well for playing this clip. Then go ahead.
But I'm just saying, I don't know if it warrants this reaction. I don't know. I guess that's just shtick. Look, the more I watch Gino, the more you just got to understand this is his shtick. I don't know. It's not going to change, I guess.
All right.
Gino's actually a member of my postcard club, and he plugs my channel when he gets a postcard. So I'm really neutral on the whole Gino thing, to be honest.
Good for Gino. 35 people will have heard about it.
Fucking. First of all, the postcard thing is gay. Second of all, it's kind of cool. Can I be part of the postcard club? Do I have to pay?
DM me on Twitter. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. And then Schmuel Buckman, you would
the postcard thing is awesome, dude. It's fun. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I want to be part of it. I like that kind of shit. I'm stupid and gay like that. Schmuel, you would kill to have Gino's or Nice Podcast Stupid's community or like viewers. So continue the clip.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't kill for it, but
yeah, you would drive to wherever Cupcake is and kill him to be on MLC twice a month, just like I would.
The one thing I'd like to maintain, if it's possible, is my dignity. That would be the part that I would like, and
the dignity.
You know,
but the dignity is does.
All right.
I meant to say dignity is as dignity does.
I'm not sure if it's the dude or the chick, but again, it's like I was nice to these people. Like, well, then they can never do it because they fucking live on top of each. It's like, but nice to them, but then who are they talking to yesterday? And they're shitting on us like, well, it doesn't make you talented shitting on people that have done things. If I can give you one bit of advice.
I want to play the big-titted part again there.
Okay.
For the record,
no.
Here, pause for a second. For the record, my thing with Gino, like he's been in the postcard club since Compound Media, because I would send the postcards to the Compound Media studio. So he's been in the postcard club for a while. So like, I you know, and he mentions my name when he gets them, you know. So it's like, what more can I say about that? You know what I mean?
Wow, am I all alone in this one?
Sorry, I'm just trying to find a way off of the show. My bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
When I asked him to come on, he told me that she was streaming, and I knew they lived together. So I wasn't even insulting them. It's just they share an abode, and they can't stream at the same time, and I get it.
Oh
you know, if you're
no, that's hilarious.
living in
Actually,
a one-level hallway apartment, and
Ooh, railroad apartment.
Hold
Railroad.
on.
you have somebody streaming.
Am I?
shots fired.
Are they comparing them to Joey C and Mrs. C?
Ooh, I like the angle here,
I
but
don't know.
I like the angle here. But I think
Are they?
they've got their sights on Gino and the Biscontis.
Is Joey and can Joey and Christina both stream at the same time?
I don't think so.
I think it's talking about Kiki and Gino.
He is talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm
Kiki
making a
and Gino.
comparison.
But yeah,
He was-
no, I
but
understand.
he was
the angle.
wondering if he was alluding to.
Alluding.
Yeah, so Gino has a. I mean, they have a railroad apartment in Manhattan, East Harlem, and they really can't because the noise would be too much. You wouldn't be able to go. Yeah, I guess one of them could go in the kitchen or the bedroom, but I couldn't do it. All right.
How often does
Bring
the
in
train go by? So often you won't even notice.
No, it's like that's where
Oh,
my
it's just-
office is. And I said, wow, it's really noisy from the train. And the guy said, don't worry about it. You won't be able to hear it through the airplanes. Because I'm right in the
Hey,
flight path to LaGuardia
that's right.
as well.
How long? How many times a day does the train go by? Well, it takes a break for about 15 minutes at 5 p.m.
Yeah. All right. Let's get through this.
the bedroom. You know what that sound
And
is.
then we
getting
went on with
carried.
Chad, and you told that
And that's what
story,
got
and then
him
you said,
butt-
well,
Hey, this guy looks like he took Chad's attire, right? He's got a
These guys are
very,
friends.
he's
Chad likes
he's
these
got-
guys.
he's got a very Chadly, could use a hat, like the hat and the whatever
got
it is, the
a
do-rag
hat.
and the sunglasses.
No,
Yeah.
no, you don't get
I mean,
it.
I get it, but it's because I'm
I
bald.
got the hat. That's
wrong with
Dice.
that?
well, I'm going to ask him
Ground
again.
zero.
I said, no, we're not begging fucking Gino to come on this show. Okay. I am never going to beg for this fucking drunk loser to come on my show. I don't care how few number of viewers. I don't care how untalented I am. I don't care how desperate I am for some attention from Gino and from the
I'm gonna send
Dabbleverse.
Gino the link.
Gino, he can come on the show.
Works
In
for
fact,
me.
if you want to come on the show, Gino, you're watching right now, I'll send you the link. You can come on whenever the fuck you want. But I'll tell you what I'm not going to fucking do. I'm not going to beg for your fucking unemployed ass to come on the show because I'm doing you a fucking favor, buddy. And don't you ever
Yeah.
fucking forget it. All right?
Wait, what favor was
Gino
he
was
doing for
not
him?
Gino was not begging to go on their show. But
But what favor was he doing
okay.
for him? Was he
Oh,
saying was that the favor, like going on the show?
his favor is that he's talking about Gino
Oh, I see.
because
All right.
way above Gino.
All right,
If
guy,
you come
relax.
on the show, I let you come on. I'm doing you a
Dan.
charity. I should
Just,
fucking write a charity. I should write a $50 check to Sisters of the Gino Poor because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing you a solid. I'm on the way up. You're on the way down. You're in the shitter, buddy. And don't you ever fucking forget it. You-
Wow, dude.
This is
Respectable.
like
I'm too
You
much
think
of a
it's
pussy to
respectable?
say that.
oh
Yeah.
this is the I don't know. It sounds like fake or created conflict because he knew he wanted to get clipped and this was the way to do it.
You think you're better than me because you've got more viewers, because you're friends with Kumia, because you can hang out with certain people and you're better than me. Sweetie, I'm going in the other direction than you are. All right. You are gonna be fucking sucking dick for fucking pocket
Yeah,
change.
get him.
Or
Yeah,
you have to get a
you
job.
got that.
Okay. I hear
You got that
Walmart is
soundbite.
hiring. I think UPS
Damn,
might
man,
be
I like
hiring
that.
as well. There's some great jobs
it?
out there. Great.
Okay,
I
this
think right
is sort
there
of
when he
weird.
said you may have more viewers than me, you may like. I think this is manufactured drama.
Yeah,
like
you may
that-
outpace me in every single way, but go ahead.
Look, it's very similar. Dan and I are both like young men, and you and Deb are nice old ladies, dude. It's fucking. This is the same show we're doing. We're doing the same thing here, Schmuel.
I don't think if we're going in after anyone, we're doing it with class, and we're not. The the one thing I don't act like is a big shot, and this guy is it gets worse. This guy acts like he's
benefits. You know, you're married.
You know,
Maybe
it's
you want
one
to
thing
get a
that's
401k.
post-class
Maybe you
is
want to start
Dave Sarra.
thinking about insurance. Maybe something to look towards the future. Build up something. You know, really make something out of yourself. You're married now. Hey, maybe you want to save up for a honeymoon, right? That would be great. Wouldn't you love to take your new beautiful blushing bride out on a honeymoon? Maybe go to Hawaii or somewhere. Maybe do something nice that people do when they get married. Maybe buy a home. I have a home. I have a $700,000 home. How much is your home?
Ooh.
$700,000 home is not a flex.
Dude,
Not in America today.
Hey, I'm 38 and I live with my parents. Pretty cool guy, if you ask me.
All right. I know, but you know, you don't brag about living at home with your parents like this guy.
I do kind of brag. I like living. I love my family.
And we love you for loving your family.
And honestly, I wouldn't be able to party as much as I do.
All right, I got it. Let's move on.
Home. Okay. So I went on a honeymoon. I take vacations. I just got back from San Francisco. I can pay for that. I have a credit card.
Oh,
I can buy things. When you bought your fucking chair, you had to buy that cash on delivery, bitch.
This is
you
lighthearted.
don't have credit. You have shit credit. Okay, you're nothing.
Good-natured ribbing.
You are so fucking.
I'd like to tell everyone that's younger than me, having a credit card is not a flex. Having a credit card or several of them with no balance, that's the flex.
That's fun. That's fun. That's some fun talk between friends right there. That's all right. I'll allow it.
It's funny. I'm not even mad. I need to get this off my chest because I just want you to know.
Get it off, boy.
Okay. So
does Gino even know who this guy is?
And by the way, I loved the publicity. Thank you, Gino.
He has been. I've heard the name, so it's not. That was the part. That was probably what made me watch the clip. I think I heard Carl mention him on WATP.
Okay.
I know for a fact. I've been in chat. I've been in Gino's chat when Nice Podcast Stupid was in chat also, and either it was a super chat or he just pulled up a chat of his like for free, and laughed about the name. Said fucking hilarious name. Nice Podcast Stupid. He goes, great name for a podcast. That was the first interaction. But I look.
It's no Schmuel Buckman, but I will allow it.
But I think look, this is what Gino does. He rants. Better he do it.
But this isn't Gino ranting, which is the kind of interesting part about it. It happens every now and then, you know. Every now and then I'll take Gino's side, and in this one, I'm on his side.
Thank you for taking the bait, and thank you, Kiki. We're gonna play you in a little bit too. Thank you for taking the bait as well. Because I'm playing you. I'm using you right now. I'm using you for clout. Because I'm going like this and you're going like that. And you have to the best part about this whole thing is I send you a $2 super chat, and instead of just like blowing it off and just moving along, you have to read it. Because I own you.
Gino does. Let's give Gino credit. No, Gino reads every super. He doesn't get a shit ton of super chats. He gets them, but he doesn't get it's not like Schmuel where he can do 40 minutes of it. He reads every one of them. And again, I could shit on Gino, but I will say that anytime I've watched a show and anytime he's gotten super chats, he's always been appreciative of them. Whether they're $20 or $100 or $2. So I'll give Gino that.
Because that $2, I just take it out of my pocket. $2. It's like I give the fucking homeless person when I'm.
This is
this guy
right. Go ahead, Cupcake. I'm sorry.
No, that's all my who is this guy? Dude, enough. Who are you, dude?
This guy's. I mean, he's pretty funny. I mean, I don't know. What you guys don't. I don't know.
Again, use the same word as we used before. It's manufactured, right? And guys that say they give $2 to the homeless person it's what I give I don't give shit to anybody. All right.
I'm walking to the bank. That's what you are. You're the panhandler on the street. You're the guy that I take the $2 out of my pocket and I put it in their little cup where you shake the change. That's you, Gino. That's you. You're the panhandler. You're the guy that's at the stop sign or the light that I get when I'm leaving Bank of America and I just took out, $500 just for some walk around change. And you're the guy that's asking, that has the cardboard sign that, I'm out of work. Compound, I'm going through some tough times. Compound just let me go. Can you spare some change? Can you spare a couple of bucks? That's you, Gino. That's you.
right.
You have a cardboard sign. This whole thing, this is your cardboard sign. Okay? So don't ever forget it. So if you come on my show or my name comes out of your mouth, just remember you're below me. Okay? I'm here, you're there. I don't care how many viewers I have. I don't care if my show makes money. I don't care about any of that. This is a hobby. This is fun. It's a Friday night. I'm hanging out with Deb, having some laughs. In fact, I'm having a lot of laughs at your expense.
Hey, tell him, boy.
That's all this is.
Tell him how many laughs you
Thank
have.
you, Gino.
At who expense?
Speaking of nobody.
Well,
you think it's look, I guess there's an appeal, but to me, this is just the classic. Let me attack the guy that's bigger than me, so I get some attention. And we're giving it to him, so maybe it's successful. But I'm never not going to think you're not an asshole, and you didn't win me over. I have no reason to watch your show because bragging $500. Who gets $500 is walking around money.
damn. You're trying to tell me that a 6-year-old woman is more edgy than you are, dude? You're gonna let Deb take your edgy title for the oldest edgy? Dude, we can't let that happen.
Deb didn't even get in on this. This was
Veggie.
What's his name? The Chad Zumach lookalike guy. I wonder if he sweats and smells as bad as Chad.
Whoa, ad hominem attacks, huh? Wow, you must be really mad.
I'm big with
what other logical fallacies are you gonna pull tonight?
How is that a logical fallacy?
That was funny, Dave. That was good. I did like that. I did like that. That was funny, bro.
Thank you.
Ad hominem is not a logical fallacy.
I thought it was.
You guys got to get your
slippery slope
fallacies,
slippery slope
your philosophies together.
Okay.
It's like people using Occam's razor all the time.
I know what Occam's razor means.
Me too.
Okay.
You're
gonna both tell me that it means the
razor or something.
The most likely, right? The most likely thing
is usually the answer.
Likely the truth.
Yeah. Okay? So in Occam's razor's case, the Occam razor is that Occam's razor was broken or something.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know that. I just know that it's you just cut off all the unnecessary bullshit of a conversation and you get to the core of it.
Right.
It's obvious.
That was Occam developed that razor as a way to prove the existence of God.
Occam was sponsored by Gillette.
I don't know that that's
and Big Razor was behind that.
I can never forget that. Occam was one of these guys. He would engage in an intellectual conversation, particularly about God, and people would ask questions, and his thing would be, the most likely outcome is, that's the one. So
I wish I had an Occam's razor to chop up this cocaine in front of me.
Thanks for sharing.
That's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. There's no cocaine in the house.
Talk about that on here. You're gonna have Ray running scared.
No, hey, look, you can't be selling drugs to the chat, okay? Look, I mean, dude, I can't have you selling drugs to the chat. I'm sorry, Dave. I'm gonna have to put it behind a paywall. Sorry.
Well, presenting yourself as a drug salesman was, that's
probably not a good move.
Dude, I'm a hardworking man. All I'm saying is, if you're out there listening to the show right now, just DM me your address and what type of drugs you want, and then Venmo me, and I'll send them to you.
Thanks.
Not a joke.
Do that. Could we? I'm barely a week into this. Could you not get me banned? I mean, I would appreciate that.
All right, man.
All right. I know I'm an old square. Yeah, and you're just a square. So
You don't
I
want me to
have
finish that
another-
joke. You don't want me to finish that joke.
Go ahead, finish it.
I can't do it. Talk about it another time.
You know, you're supposed to be funny. Try it. Let's go. Let's hear it. You consider yourself a comedian, don't you? Yes. See, I can't see you right now. All right. I have two other I've got two
My
other
father's
clips.
asking about the feta cheese.
I love the feta cheese.
He wanted to know where it was.
Where is it?
It's in the big
refrigerator?
drawer. It's in the big drawer.
Ah,
It's usually in the small drawer
ah.
because it's the feta cheese, but I forgot
That's
to
such
put it
a
in the small
dad
drawer.
thing too. Where's the feta cheese?
Where's the
David,
fucking
Where's the
where's
feta
the,
cheese at?
where's the fucking feta cheese, huh? There's the fucking gabagool and the goddamn feta cheese. All right. Guys, first of all, it's just jokes here, dude. Nobody's trying to sell drugs to anybody, all right? Guys, come on.
I know. The problem with
So what are
YouTube,
your next two clips here, Schmuel?
they're not
Watch your fucking clips, dude.
people. So we're gonna do in this order. We'll save the last one, which is Ray at his hotel in Dubuque. But
Yeah.
we're gonna do Stuttering John and genital warts. Because
Ooh.
because why not? Whoa, pause. Pause,
It
pause,
is interesting. It is interesting that Stuttering John's for a long time lived in California where you're supposed to disclose STDs to people. Apparently, it's really
but
only
according
applies to
him,
AIDS.
they went
but-
away.
But they went away. Yeah, no, they went away.
Dude, look at that.
No, I don't
fucking
no,
mother.
man, I don't even
You're
have it
supposed
anymore,
to-
man. I don't
You're
get
supposed to
genital warts anymore.
disclose genital warts, but you're not allowed no U-turn signs.
No takesy
California, very
backsies.
strange. No, like some mayor had in one of the towns near LA had all of the no U-turn signs taken out because they were homophobic. They were used by the police to go after homosexuals. So
That's cool. That's cool.
it sounds, yeah. You know what though? The truth is that what it was it's actually probably true. They had a street in their town that used to be littered or ruined by men cruising, and they would see like a prostitute, male on the other side of the street, right? And then they would make the U-turn, and then that would be the probable cause for the cops to stop them, and on and on. So maybe they were homophobic. You know, when I was a kid, the subways had bathrooms, and the cops used to go in and bust
bathrooms. Okay.
the guys. So one time I'm in a bathroom taking a piss, and these two guys walk in, and all I saw was a stall with a shopping bag, a big like Macy's bag, you know. And the next thing I know, the cops kick in the door and they're pulling two guys out because I guess that was the MO. That's where I first learned about
the modus
if you want to get
operandi
head in a bathroom, you stand in a shopping bag so it looks like there's only one person.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, did Ray teach you that one?
No, I taught Ray.
You taught Ray that one, you old fucking hag.
Yeah, that's what I am.
This fucking penis wrinkle is what I'm gonna Venmo penis wrinkle. It's the whole premise is ridiculous. Gilman, thanks for the $2. Stuttering John should disclose his warts before sex. GW is forever.
Genital warts is forever. That is a good point.
Well, I never gave it to any of my girlfriends. I never gave it to anybody I've slept with. So either it's
that we know about. You know, I'll bet you if he did have 200 partners, he gave a whole bunch of them HPV. But that's SJ. All right. Let us continue.
Intermission or I don't know what.
No, John, you have to tell them though.
Pause it.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you fuck that, you deserve whatever you get.
I got you, but you got to, SJ was a good-looking guy for a long time. I mean, he wasn't. I shouldn't say that. He was okay looking. He was very average.
How's handsome?
Yeah, but he did have if I told you I was a writer for the Tonight Show, you'd think I was a mover and a shaker. Not the guy that they just sat in the corner. But
right.
Let us continue.
Most of those floozies you bang already have it. These girls may not have
First
it.
of all, to be quite candid, to be quite honest, I know Tom should say you shouldn't say that, but I never knew that that it doesn't go away.
This is a lie. A lie.
You put it past him.
So, in my many moons ago, when I was in the military, and I was a medic in the military, whenever somebody would come in with genital warts, which oddly happened with frequency in the military.
I wonder why.
And that was a long time ago. That would be one of the first things they would tell you, that this is forever and you can spread it and you need to be careful. And I can't imagine, he's already said he went to a doctor about this. I can't imagine he went to a doctor and the doctor didn't tell him. But more importantly, this came up on his podcast a couple of years ago, and everybody told him then.
Right.
And of course he was, no.
I thought it was like fucking crabs. I just thought it was, as soon as they cut them off, it's gone.
But you should tell the people you're having sex with that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, back in 1985, I had crabs.
Not crabs, genital warts.
Again, did you not hear me, counselor? I said I thought that it was just like crabs. Like as soon as they cut it off, it goes away. And
Just because you think it doesn't mean that you're correct. You're not. It doesn't go away.
It doesn't mean I'm correct.
You know what,
but
dude?
in other words, I wasn't acting.
I have to say, now, I've followed Stuttering John a long time. Since let's just say 2018. It's probably earlier than that. Let's just say 2018. And this to me feels like a Stuttering John lie that he's been caught up with and he can't really get away from. And he thinks it kind of makes him look cool because like John regales in the gross stuff. The shit, the piss, the blood, anus, like the gross sexual shit. He's always been okay with you mocking him about that. He's always been okay with it. He kind of like asks for that for you to make fun of that almost. So to me, this is like in his mind, it's like a cool sexual flex, like, but I'll make it gross in the sense that I have genital warts and they have to. I don't think he ever had genital warts. I don't think he's really had sex with that many women that he hasn't paid for. So I think that it's I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Personally,
I disagree only because it's Stuttering John.
Right.
And the fact that it's Stuttering John, and if he found out that genital warts were transmissible and he knew it, and if he didn't have them, right, and then all the stuff came out where it's like you got to tell people, he'd go, they weren't really genital warts. I had an ingrown hair that became a growth and they had to cut it out. And he also seems to know a little too specifically how they treat it, which I can't imagine Stuttering John, if it's a work, I can't imagine why he would.
Work's not the right word. It's a lie. I think that maybe he even tried to do some bullshit joke one time on stage, even, and was like, "I have genital warts," and like something like that, and then just kind of had to keep the lie up or thought that it was funny. Like, I don't know, dude.
I got you. I don't agree, but we're allowed to have disagreements.
Maliciously. I didn't know that it was something, and I also didn't know it was contagious.
We get it, but now you do know.
All right, so from now on, I'm gonna fucking tell people.
Good luck getting laid with that.
What?
Good luck getting laid after you tell them
exactly. Well, it's not AIDS. So you think?
No, it's only a permanent virus that you're going to carry with you.
We wish it was AIDS.
It's going to happen.
John, let me be the first to say. Let me be the first to say we wish it was AIDS. Cheers.
Yeah, at least AIDS, they can do your viral load and stuff. All right, hold on.
Gary told Mary that he had chlamydia.
Yeah, I don't
know a lot about it.
Really is, John. Such a bitch move, dude. He does this
you're
all
an
the
expert
time.
on genital warts, fucking counselor.
I didn't.
Go ahead, Cupcake.
No, he does it all the time. Well, Gary had this and he did this, and always trying to deflect from his garbage, dude. He's such a bitch.
That's what. Yeah. See, exactly. See that. I think that helps my cause because, like, he's like, oh, Gary had something, an STD. He never said anything to other women or whatever, and so I think he saw that and he's like, "Oh, I got genital warts. It goes away, doesn't it?" Never did the research, nothing.
Right.
And then, every time he finds out that genital warts, he forgets that he even had it because he never actually did have it. Personally, I think personally, if he had genital warts, I think if he actually had genital warts, I don't think he'd ever disclose that.
Fuck no, he wouldn't. He's too famous. He's gonna bang hot broads.
No, he would never. Look, but that's what he says here, right? Like, oh, at least it's not AIDS. I'm going to give you a virus that you're going to carry with you for the rest of your life. But hey, man, you're not going to die from it. You might have retarded kids, but you're not going to die from it.
Whatever. So, if I gave you 5,000, could I have Lori for one night?
What in the?
How gross is that, right? I've got genital warts.
This is nothing.
I've been transmitting genital warts.
Ever loving.
Can I give it to your wife too?
This is nothing.
What in the unholiest of fucks was that? That's.
Oh, and look at the creepy face he's got, right? He thinks he just did a killer. That is his killer joke. He's going to close with that.
John planned this all day, either with or with Vincelaar or not. He planned this the whole day. I'm gonna ask his wife, and how much would it cost to give sex with me?
I give you credit for believing that Stuttering John can plan anything.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I would say yes, but she's got to agree, obviously.
All right, ask it for me, will you, please?
$5,000. All right.
I'm not winking because it's bullshit. I'm winking at Lori. Hey, Lori.
She loves you.
It's
Oh my
John,
God,
baby.
these winks, bro. Oh my God.
Time you have spend some time with a real man.
Oh, this is so
You can call me
cringy.
Mr. T
Oh my
if you want.
God,
I
that's
think
so
you need a
fucking
real
gross.
man.
how creepy is this
I don't know.
fucking
Though.
guy?
You may have to get a full physical. Actually, she does make
It's
guys
not
do that.
even creepy. It's just cringy.
I don't know who this fucking.
Who's this for?
This was his show today.
I know. I watched it.
Oh man, I look. I don't know. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish there. I don't know. It's just, look, man. I think he's reached a level of creepiness that he doesn't have any awareness that he's creepy.
Dude,
No, like
Vince the lawyer. Go on, Cupcake, and then I'll speak.
no. I was just saying no. He doesn't. I really didn't like.
Look, Vince the lawyer provides balance to the Dabbleverse. He's a necessary evil. Also, okay. I don't want to say he makes John watchable, but he brings out the worst in John, which is all I want to see. And that's what Carl would have dubbed performative John right there, which is a great term for him because that's exactly what it is, performative John. And he's like Artie Lang once said beautifully, he's overacting in his photo. He's overacting in his headshot. I mean, he overacts and everything. Anytime he's got to turn it on, it's unwatchable and cringe. I like the honest John, where John is like trying to remember all the lies that he's told over the years, and like has to catalog. That's why he's such a fucking mental case. That's why he gets so worked up, like when somebody challenges him on something, because not only is he like backing, like not even being defensive, but he's also like Rolodexing through the lies. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I can only equate John to the kid whose dad was the head football coach from when he was 5 years old, and the kid just stuck. But because his dad was the head coach, he always got, he was always number one. He was always, he got all the awards. He got all the,
like that.
And then he gets into high school.
Well,
he gets into high school, and then it's like, well, all through Pee Wee League, I was, all these accolades. Why am I not starting right now? And then it's like
well, one of the first conversations that Schmuel and I ever had was about sort of like this, like John hit the lotto. He basically hit the lotto twice, and
that's always been my contention.
Yeah, John, and it's totally true. John hit the lotto twice. He tripped, fell into some pussy, and
God damn.
And he's kind of, and like, you know what? You want to hear a good one?
Love the bartenders here.
I don't even think I love the bartenders. I don't even think that Stuttering John knows that his degree from NYU is bullshit. I have a feeling maybe his mother paid for a fake degree and had it sent to him or something like
totally
that.
Knows. On one of his older episodes, he said that he had a nightmare that his degree at NYU was 3 credits short. Like, he was telling the exact story that had been discovered years later. So it's like, yeah, he did not graduate. He did not finish NYU. I don't know why you wouldn't.
So either.
If you have 3 credits, then you're like, oh, because he's so dumb. He thought that I'm just gonna ride the Howard Stern train for the rest of it. I'm just gonna be famous. I'm gonna be famous.
I mean, dude.
Right. Well,
the Tonight Show is what made
you
him.
Is probably 10 to him.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Dave. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying the Tonight Show is what made him. Fuck Howard Stern. Like, how much was he possibly making on Howard Stern? We already know he was making. Okay, I think at the highest point he was making $70,000 a year in the the early 2000s and the 90s, right? And then plus some gigs here and there, right? He's making $100,000. Nothing compared to $300,000, $330,000, and then they had to like
you're right. You're probably right there.
Cut. But regardless, if I'm right, that's not the point. The point is that like he got lucky with Stern, and then got even more lucky with how it turned out with the Tonight Show, because that's where he really made his fucking cheddar and like really grew his head.
The Dabbleverse is just Stuttering John at like an old folks home where he would go, I used to be famous. Yeah, yes, Mr. Melendez, your time for your medicine.
Yeah. Yo, this one guy, CPAV, in his stream today, he's not like he's just a chatter. He wrote fucking John Smelendez, and I've never seen that one in my 8 years or however many years it's been. Just that one got me pretty good. John Smelendez.
Just for shits and giggles.
Let's keep going, baby.
Stuttering John. Yeah, I have to get off in about 20 minutes because I do. Because I'm old and I need my sleeps. I'm gonna.
Perfect.
I want to save the Ray. I want to save the Ray one till the end. I don't think this other one.
We have a Ray clip.
Too long. I don't have a Ray clip. I have a My Lost Interest.
A Ray clip.
I have a Ray. I have a My Lost Interest. Hey, man, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose this if I do. Shit. I did not want to do that. Sorry,
Oh
guys.
no.
No, I
Oh,
saw
no.
a picture of I guess it was on Tukey of that Lou the God guy that's co-hosting with Joey C.
Yes.
And his teeth were like falling out of his mouth. It was really, really bad. And I was wondering if that was legit or
That's
if
a real picture. That's real.
that poor guy. I felt bad, but I'm like, because he's now using a filter, right? And so the filter
A teeth
accentuates.
filter?
He's like some kind of like octopus something or other.
Oh, fun.
The thing's got like the big like shark mouth of teeth, where it's like
Cool.
teeth everywhere and they're bigger than. And I'm
More
like,
teeth.
why would you?
A lot of teeth for some reason.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin. It's a jack-o'-lantern.
And now,
all right,
with the teeth and everything. I used to do a show with when Lou and Kai were together. They would do a show on Sundays, and it was like a fake church revival. And I would come in, like this, but I would be Reverend Cupcake. And we have to exorcise the demons. We must use the exorcisms to cut the demons to exorcise them. And it was a fun little show. We would just break balls about like Sunday morning, like church shows.
Right.
They had a falling out, those two, right?
They did, and I think it had to do with Joey C. Because then, like, that's when Joey C. got involved and.
Yep, always shucking and jiving that one.
Show.
Always trying to make a buck off somebody else, isn't that Joey C?
Yeah, I never saw it. I wouldn't know Kai if he bit me on the ankle, but I have heard the stories.
Didn't you meet him at DabbleCon too?
Yeah, Kai. No, I met the other guy.
Yeah,
Kahuna, maybe.
Oh, Kahuna. That's right. That's right.
And that's when, like,
my
they were
K's
together,
and my K's mixed
and then
up.
that was where he had the falling out. Like, they were there, everything was hunky dory.
All right, so this is the part of the show where Schmuel Buckman accidentally takes himself out of the studio. It happens every episode.
Okay,
it's good for at least one time.
It wasn't
Real quick though.
I wanted to
real quick. Since we lost you, I brought up the clan, and it is a little insensitive to use coup and clucks when you're going against black people because those are two things that describe chicken. So think about that for a second.
Oh my god.
It's a good one, right? I gotta write that one. Did I just think of an open micro bit right now, dude?
Dave Fair line?
It's fucking OG, baby. Hopefully,
dude, that's hilarious.
We'll have to search
Somebody
the database.
Picked up a pen and really ought to put it back down.
We'll have to search the database, make sure.
That's hilarious.
It hasn't been used on stage, but maybe one day Dave Sarra will get back up on that horse and burn some crosses. Let's go.
All right. So this is from yesterday, the 20th, and the major, whatever the guy is, the
Army
crazy,
major,
Ojeda,
the crazy
Ojeda,
general. Yeah,
Colonel,
he just finished
Major,
that.
Colonel Major.
So I figured rather than do today, let's take a look at this.
Army Major, Colonel Major.
Politics Plus that I enjoy doing it on Sundays. I did have to start it early today. I'm going to go probably a little.
Pause 1 second.
Kickoff.
Yo, what channel is this?
Looks like
this is a Rumble feed.
Rumble.
I mean, I know that it's Rumble, but like, I didn't even know you had a Rumble channel.
He streams to Rumble now.
No, Well, ladies and gentlemen, we found our new trolling platform. I will be on that stream every single day now.
I went to look at this. I went to find this on YouTube, and YouTube was showing me stuff from 8 months ago, and I couldn't find it.
Oh my god!
But because what happened was, I guess he started leaving his shows up, even on YouTube. Must be part of his deal with the Vince.
I don't know.
Guy.
I went today to look. Yesterday's was not up, or whenever this last one wasn't up.
Right. I found it on here. It was so. Let's not.
Thank God.
Let's not talk. Well,
Hey.
Not that we don't want him to find out, but
Hey.
I think this might be part of the Vince troll.
I like it.
He thinks they're coming down. He looks at YouTube. He doesn't see them. Okay, they're down.
Oh my God!
But they're
Imagine
up on Rumble.
if it's the Dabbleverse, they drop. Imagine they drop Mersh, they drop Steven Crowder. Like, no, Stuttering John is getting stronger. We must, you know what I mean? That would be amazing. Not gonna happen, but it would be amazing.
I couldn't imagine trying to negotiate a contract with this moron.
All right,
Yeah,
it's a good one, Schmuel. That's true.
That would be my.
Can I sign my contract on your tits?
By the way, he did confirm today what I knew all along, which was that the lawyer that repped him in the Sharon Stone case was the lawyer that called Bob and Schmuel. And,
God.
It's what's so great about him is the guy is a well-known attorney, right? In personal injury circles up here in the area. Smart guy, made a lot of money.
Attorneys are.
And not really. But this is like a guy who's like a good attorney, and John is like, Bob, high school. They couldn't even graduate from high school, and they pulled the wool over this guy's eyes. But it wasn't the wool; it was the truth, right?
No,
like
yeah, of course.
John.
There's not so much they can do. Exactly.
I'm sure John did not tell the guy the truth, or he sin of omission rather than commission. And,
yes, sir.
And he got, when this guy called Bob and the other guys, he was really found out. But I do love that attorney called him and told him he was an idiot. So, all right. Cupcake, can you hear me?
Yeah, on the air.
Again, who
called
wants
him
to watch
and said he's
that
an
stupid
idiot
ass
on the air.
kickoff anyway?
All right, Dave, stop talking.
I can't believe the wussification of the NFL. Now, when they kick off, they start the guys like on like the 40-yard line or whatever, and then they run to the end zone. The guy barely is ever going to run it out.
All of John's problems may be explained in the next minute or two.
It's look, I was talking to the legend, and I'll say it once and I'll say it again. When you go into boxing, you know the ramifications of that choice. You know your head's going to get beaten to a pulp. You know there's a very good chance you're going to suffer brain problems later on. When you choose to play football, you know what the ramifications are. So stop wussifying the NFL. Okay? Stop it.
Okay,
Stop
John.
in the grass, the
That's
quarterback,
right.
the wussification and protection of the quarterbacks. It's getting so fucking ridiculous. I am thoroughly
John's a defense man.
This is better. Watch this.
sick of it. You're ruining the game. And the legend and I were talking. He's even talking baseball.
Were ya?
They're ruining the game of baseball. And
Are
in
they?
a lot of ways they are.
All right, you got to be quiet.
When they called that, hitter count, time thing on Juan Soto because he was waiting for Gleyber Torres to take off his, shin guards and shit. That's bullshit. And I can't stand to see my two favorite sports, baseball and football, being fucked with. When I played Little League baseball.
This next few moments may explain why Stuttering John has as many problems as he does.
Baseball. There was none of these dumbass rules. And I played Little League football. There was no dumbass rules. We got hit in the head a bunch of times.
Ding, 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 ding.
And that's what you choose to do. And I'm grateful to my parents for letting me do what I wanted to do. I love to play both games, and I love to watch both games. And I'm sick of the wussification that keeps on happening.
A better wussification.
So you got to be tough when you're 7. So when you're 60, you don't remember anything.
Protect each player. And I know, I might get some pushback here, but no, they know what they're getting into. So stop it. Let them play.
I've got CT. I've got CT.
God.
I've got CT. Brain damage.
I had 2 strokes and a concussion, or 4.
Dude, I hate
But
them
thank
so
you,
much.
parents, for letting me do that. Right? Isn't he annoying? Doesn't he like the crazy part about John is like, I don't know John. I had heard of him on Stern. I wasn't a huge Stern listener. And when I saw Carl and Schmuel do the show, I was like, wait, this isn't for real. Like,
Oh,
I
no,
couldn't believe it was for real.
I've hated Stuttering John since Howard Stern.
I didn't really know who he was. I did listen to Stern when he was on, and I don't really remember him. I mean, when he goes back and plays clips, I will go, oh yeah, that's him. But like, I used to watch that Channel 9 show, and I have zero memory of Stuttering John being on it. Because
Really?
Yeah, I only
wasn't-
heard of the Channel 9 show. I never saw it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Let them play.
Goal.
Bad News Bears breaking training.
He's been a piece of
It'll
shit
come
since
to
the
me.
90s.
Oh, totally.
Oh, that's my neighbor calling
The
me.
boom, the boom, the boom, the
Hold on a
boom.
second.
This is classic. So it's typical SJ. He just mutes, and then he talks on the phone.
Sure.
Right? You're like,
Yeah.
And it's his neighbor who's probably going, John, you left shit in my garage. John, we got rats because you won't clean up.
He's a Democrat, and that's my buddy John.
This is another one of Dave Sarra, for Dave Sarra. Another made up story.
So
Thank you.
that's what I'm trying to say. I don't let politics get in the way. Looking one. That's my buddy out here. That I have 2 best buds
Boomer move, not unmuting the mic.
out here in Cape Coral. That is the Republican one. Then the other one is a Democrat one. Bob Sativ is a Democrat, and that's my buddy John. So that's what I'm trying to say. I don't let politics get in the way of anything. Now let me tell you that friend got hit
That's delusional.
with COVID because, of course, he's an anti-vaxxer, and he was knocked out for about almost 3 weeks.
Bring Gino
Yeah,
Bisconti back on.
Vaccinated people. Penis wrinkle 12.
I just picture being John's friend and having, I got COVID. No, I got long COVID. No, this COVID just won't go. John, I'd love to. I can't.
Yeah, I can't hang out tonight. I got my COVID's acting up again.
Yeah.
That is funny. I mean, we will be calling it COVID forever instead of I'm sick.
Speaking of fake cowards who hide behind the fake avatar and talk shit. Now, this is the kind of cowards I cannot tolerate. You're a big pussy boy, Penis Wrinkle. Call yourself Pussy Wrinkle. It would suit you better.
First of all, there's a Miss Vagina Wrinkle, by the way. There's Vagina
there is.
Wrinkle. I've interacted with all the wrinkles. They're all very nice people. Pussy Wrinkle's a good one, though. What are they missed that. They missed out on that one. Penis. I guess since it's not the top, it's not the
Well,
scientific
Stuttering John
term for
thought of it.
vagina.
Must be unique.
Well, I mean, it's just that.
Goal, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Skull
Sure, you
pussy.
love Trump. Kept you in business, didn't he? Thanks for the $5. Been out of the Dabbleverse for a bit. Purchased a 95 Civic hatchback for K-Swap project. Fill me in. Are you cool with Vin again? I thought he was a Republican gremlin. I'm cool with Vince. He is Republican. He lies when he says he's Democrat. He's not in the Democratic Party. He's not voting for Kamala Harris. That's a fact, Jack. So you could fucking Vince. Look, I don't have a problem with Vince. You know, he and I are friends now. I love those fucking Popeyes last night. I mean, I ate. You know, I mean, I was fucking. I mean, I had both of them.
Vince,
I love Popeyes. I love Popeyes so much that I bought stock in it. That's how much I love Popeyes. EJ, thanks for the $5.
Popeyes.
Yeah, that was one of my nicknames for my pub friends.
I don't know Popeyes was publicly traded.
Your NYU degree isn't real because you transferred from Nassau Community College. Then there should be an asterisk on your degree because you didn't go from high school. Yes, that's what I said about Vince. But I was just doing the same thing that Vince did to my family when they got into the Ivy League.
Go to college,
stupid asterisk shit, which he now admits he was just kidding. But I just gave him a taste of his own fucking medicine.
I don't go to college either.
Which, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Stuttering John.
Well, you know, the funny thing is John is caught up in these schools and he keeps going, Vince, you're a Columbia graduate. You're a Columbia graduate. And Vince did go to Columbia at some point, but I don't think he went to school there. But he is a graduate of Syracuse Law, which is where Joe Biden went to law school.
Oh, boy.
So,
well, I don't know, dude. I don't know if
he should
Vince
get
is
it
rich or not, but
if you're going to dish it out, you got to be able to take it. Capiche? Thank you. Chinless Panini. Oh, you're back. I thought you were the new legend. Thanks for the $5. Nick will just change his name and come back as anti-mumbling Nick and blame legend. I think Nick is playing Clay. Clay wants love. Clay is unstable. Okay, I think there are a lot of truthful things in there. Now, I don't dislike Clay, but I think that Nick is playing Clay. I think Clay does want love. I don't know if he's unstable.
Of our lives?
I think he's hypersensitive, and I think that he's got to just know that he shouldn't be so sensitive. And
you do know you know how Clay got kicked off his show. Do you know this?
Yeah.
So it's great because it's like Clay was the best thing. Clay loved this guy. Defended Stuttering John no matter what. He did.
What are you talking about, dude? Clay was in Vince's pocket the whole time. Clay was, bro. You never watched Vince's show ever, right? Did you? Clay was in Vince's show every single day that the show was on. As a moderator, talking in the chat, like this was an obvious show. Clay, in my opinion, I think Clay is Muttering Jay, or at least has access to it. But
it's possible. It's possible. Muttering Jay reappeared today.
There's a different Muttering Jay for sure, though. Like there's an OG Muttering Jay.
Sometimes I think Muttering Jay does use like
Clay Dabbler.
He did use like the COLUR color.
It's not just that. I know there's a certain Muttering Jay. The Muttering Jay you see on YouTube is a fake Muttering Jay. The one that you see on Twitter, anytime, or on Discord also, when he uses the 3-dot ellipses, that's the real OG Stuttering. The real OG Muttering Jay that uses the ellipses, space, ellipses, space in between his like thoughts. Okay. And then there's another form of this Muttering Jay, might be the same person, may not be, the one that uses all capitals only.
Okay? I didn't even notice that.
I started getting blocked and then attacked by Muttering Jay because I started going back and like showing the differences in Muttering Jay's posts and like revealing timelines. So I got blocked. And then later, right after the pedo shit came out with bullshit, whatever, I started calling Clay Dabbler Muttering Jay again. or I started calling Clay Dabbler Muttering Jay, and then they would have these arguments with each other on my posts. That was like clearly the same person talking to themselves almost. So I don't know. It's all a bunch of ruse.
I always love when people do that. They forget which one they are.
Yeah.
And they fuck them up. But Muttering Jay was like, what? I don't know which one it was, but the guy on Twitter, I had him muted. And for some reason, he turned up like today or yesterday. And John says it in today's show that he disappeared when the ESO stuff came out. When Schmuel accused him of working with or being associated with ESO.
Oh, it's a black man.
This is why I know. Like, this is why I know, like, a lot of the people that apparently know Muttering Jay. And then they started, like, if you go through Muttering Jay's, I can't look at it right now. I mean, I can log out and look at it. I can make a fake one. But anyway, I'm just saying, if you go back around that ESO time, they started accusing me. Muttering Jay started making posts about me being a pedophile and smoking crack and he got those same pictures from the Melton fans, from me smoking in the server, smoking like a weed pipe, but they're like, it's a crack pipe.
Yeah, it was weed. It was weed.
We know. It was weed. It's clearly a weed pipe. But then Muttering Jay just for merely accusing him of being Clay Dabbler now is making tweets about me being a pedophile, which is clearly means you're a Clay Dabbler. And since I've been fighting with Clay Dabbler, calling him Asian and all that stuff. So
yeah, I don't know. I know perfectly honest, I don't have I don't know. I don't care. Maybe he was a troll, right? But I think this whole, the legend thing and the way that I don't think John knew he was a troll, which is what's important here. And Clay really did stand up for John every time he was on the show with him.
He did.
And, and this John, once again, it's like,
you guys are so gullible, dude.
$50.
I mean,
it's literally one
point.
show.
I mean, he did kind of stroke his beard a little bit.
He was sent by Vince. I mean, it's clear.
No, I get that, and I'm not disputing that, but I am saying Stuttering John didn't know he was sent by Vince.
Right.
No, and
yeah, I mean,
it was one of it, and that's probably why Clay wouldn't give him his address or his phone number. And but
Clay's the one
John
who released the picture of him with the fucking gay tattoo.
Oh, that was Clay that released it?
Of course it was.
Hey, it's funny. John hasn't shown that tattoo ever since Schmuel accused him of having the wrong date put on. His kids got his 3 kids' birthdays, and one of them was like the kid was born on the 20th, but he's got like the 19th or something, which is a pretty damn funny.
Oh wow!
All right. we are done with Stuttering John. We're done with just about everything. I am going to close with us without comment. All right, we're just going to this is a My Lost Interest clip. I don't think he'll get upset with us for playing it, but this is our boy Ray. I think it's our boy Ray. I swear I hate trying to search shit on YouTube. It just sucks. All right, let's move that over there. It's funny that I don't seem to have. I'm not great at this, but I seem to have learned a lot in a week or two. And it just amazes me that when the guys like SJ want to show a clip, 9 times out of 10, he can't do it. Can't find it, can't pull it up. And I don't know, it's hard to know. Is it laziness or is he just stupid?
No,
it's laziness, dude. Like when I do if I'm doing a review showing like a book or a movie, like I go research clips and pictures and stuff and I upload it already to StreamYard, like Dude, it's laziness. Fuck stuttering, John.
Yeah, I just all I do
You're
is
just flat old and inexperienced.
I just
Inexperienced.
I just open a tab. I leave it up on the top of my screen. So, all right, this is going to take us
Here's
4
the
minutes,
thing, the
and that's going to
bartender
take us.
Hooking the fuck up out of this Captain and Coke. God damn.
Good boy. All right. Well, don't pass out. No Kenneth Pogues on our set. Okay. Don't let
Oh,
the
no, we're
granite
cool.
countertop jump up and bite you.
Sound.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
Cooked, am I the only heart monitor because the game's stressful, Stevie?
Yeah, it's like whenever you see my heart rate,
Am I the only one that thinks this is a big deal? That he has to wear a heart moderator when he plays video games? Like,
yeah, because the video game is scary.
Go to the
scary,
hospital right now.
A moderator.
All right, I'm gonna put this thing back on right
the
now.
Doctor said keep playing the games, but wear a heart monitor.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Exactly. Am I the only one that's funny around here that does not get where this is fucking?
Yeah, Ray, you're the only one funny. But seriously, I'm worried about this guy. Are you near a hospital?
Yeah, you got to wear a heart moderator to play a video game. To play a video game. Some of the
moderator.
Hey, Frogger, where's your heart moderator? Like,
it's not a moderator.
Like, who's like, hey, mom, I'm playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out. We got to fucking do your blood pressure before you play. Like,
Ray,
you wear a heart moderator to play a fucking video game.
Hold on a second, Ray. Listen to me for a second.
He's got no shirt on. You see this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I can put the shirt on right now, but
literally in real time have a heart attack.
but look, I got the monitor on.
Does that like flash like a car alarm? Is it like a? Is it like a car alarm? Like it's.
Think Ray's getting hot watching this.
Pause it. Ray latching onto one word again.
I mean, dude's in the
Looping.
barrel. I mean.
So you just keep doing it. You keep saying the whole thing for 4 minutes, dude. Please.
For video games?
No.
There's a payoff to this.
It shows the stress level.
I picked up a pen, Kevin. I'm funny. I'm sorry. I can rip.
Fuck you, Ray. Come on, Ray. I know Ray still keeps blowing me off.
Kevin's an asshole.
Right, I'm right here.
But
I know.
I'm gonna give you $6. Borgo said twice times 3.
I know Borgo said $300, and I'm the only one with a shirt off. Take your shirts off, you fucking penny.
No,
I don't have a heart monitor. I don't have a pacemaker. Ray, what's your room at the number at the Dubuque Days Inn on Dodge Street? I'll send over a lady and oh my god, Ray's gonna make it like your honeymoon.
That's like how that movie True Romance went.
Ray's totally freaked out that they know his hotel.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna jump off. Just
it's not nice.
Ray,
guys,
just don't.
Guys, whoever that super chatters, it's not nice. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Do it. Don't do it. Don't care if you do it. I know Ray mentioned it. I know, but it's not nice. It's not sweet boy. Don't. He's a sweet boy. Have a silly goose time with him, dude. That's it. That's my message to Ray and the Ray haters.
We would quietly, if I knew where, I would quietly send him some pizzas.
Act like when you say you're gonna jump up, then it looks
be
like
I'm
he's
sending you
got
some
you.
pizzas. Like,
just I am at the Days Inn. I don't want to like fuck the hotel.
This poor guy. The fact he gets trolled so much, and he really is not a bad guy. So, but they know
the guy on that show.
But they know how to poke him, right? Like they know the perfect spot to poke him in.
The problem is he's very pokeable. The problem is that like he's ticklish everywhere, and he doesn't like to be poked. And just every single thing it feels like is a poke to him. And like, no, dude, I wasn't poking. I was just tapping you, man.
Yep.
And he needs to learn.
I don't know. All right. Anyway, my friends, It's been a very fun night. Cupcake, get some rest before your trip in the morning.
Thank you.
Dave, don't call me at 3:30 in the morning.
What?
Tell me
Never
how
done
you
that ever
can't
in my life.
sleep. And
There on YouTube. Show.
yeah, I went shopping.
Catch you later,
See you later,
Schmuel.
dude. Bye.
I
Good
will
night,
see
guys.
you in Baltimore, Maryland, maybe next time.
All right. Bye.
Later.